Hiya guys, I'm back with another Nanoblock Unbag and build, and we are doing Farfetch'd, the duck Pokemon, and it always carries a leek wherever it goes, and luckily enough, I did not have a leek so that I would not feel the pure wrath of a water vegetable. Hey, I heard that it hurts. So anyway, let's get on with this. We have the this is the model kit that I got from the Sakura Mart shop, and if you guys haven't checked out that video, check out the card right here. So let's do unbagging. Here we go. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags. So we've got some light brown, we've got some yellow, and we've got some green and creams, and of course some blacks. So it is time for me to organize all the pieces to where they belong in their respective groups. Okay, so all the pieces are now sorted out. We have got quite a variety of colors here. Not a big variety, but nice and easy. We have some yellows. First of all, we have some L's here. We've got some 1x2s, and then some 2x3s here, and some little 1x1s right here in the corner. Then for the pale creams, I have some 1x2s here, 1x3s, 2x3s, and some more L's. Then we have some white little 1x1s here. Those are the only pieces in that color. We've also got some 1x2s in the green. I believe that is going to be for the top of the leek, the leaves, if I recall correctly. Then I have some dark brown, some normal brown 1x1s here. There's some black L's right here to help form Farfetch'd eyes and his, the pupils. Then we have the light browns. We have some 2x3s here and some 1x3s right here. Those are the pieces that have the the most in those sections right here. So there is going to be a lot of those pieces in the video to come. Then I've got some 2x4s here and 1x4s right here. Then I've got some cream L's right here, some light brown L's, sorry. And then some 1x2s right here. So that is all the pieces sorted and what we need to know. Now it's time for me to get everything together for the first step. And let me show you guys what pieces we're going to need. Okay, so first of all, we're going to be working on Farfetch'd's head. And then once we're done with the head, we can move on to the body. So to begin with the head, we need 4 yellow L's, 2 1x2s, and a 2x3 right here. Then for the browns, the light browns, we've got 2 1x2s here, 5 2x3s, 2 1x3s, and 4 L's right here. I've picked one up by extra by accident, but that won't stop me from getting the assembly of the first stage of the head done. So step 1 of the head is now complete. Let me just gently turn it over to show you guys what I did first at the base. So I started off with the yellow 1x2, and then one peg, as you can see right here at the back, is 2 yellow L's here and here. Then right behind that yellow 1x2, who is a light brown 1x3 right here at the back. Then behind the L's was 2x3s here, and then here. And then another 2x3 here, so that it starts the base of the head. Now the top, that was a little tricky, so what I did, I started off with, I thought it was a good idea to start off with the 2x3 here, then apply a yellow L right here with the gap facing southwest of the beak, and then have that gap fill up the be filled up by the yellow 1x2. It was initially a good idea, but it didn't work out as I intended, so I had to go around it in order to help keep it stable. Then what I did afterwards was a light brown L here, then a 2x3 at the back, so that everything from the lower section of the first part of the step was nice and secure. But it did wobble a bit, even after I went to the right with another light brown L here, then a yellow L right here. Then, once I had to figure everything out, I placed some light brown 1x2s here and here where my fingers are. Then some L's right here and here, so that the gaps are facing northwest and northeast respectively. Then in between those is another 2x3 light brownish L, then a 1x3 at the back to start forming the head of Farfetch'd. So now I just need to gather all the pieces for step 2, and hopefully this step will help stabilize step 1. Okay, so we've now gathered all the pieces that we're going to need for step 2 of the head. So let's start with the obvious one, the light browns. We've got 4 2x3s here, 3 1x3s here, 4 1x2s, and 2 L's. Now for the yellows, to help out with the beak, I've got a 2x3 here, then a 1x2, and then 2 1x1s right here. And I know it's hard to see, so I'll move it around. There we go. 4 black L's, we are going to be using those. And then 4 white 1x1s right here. So we are going to be working on the eyes and the pupils of Farfetch'd. So I'm going to get started with the second step of the head build. Whew, okay, so step 2 of the head build is now over and done with. Let me just start off with this piece right here. So I had to put on a yellow 1x1 underneath the 1x2 yellow, and then place it right in the middle of where we left step 1 right here. Then behind it is a yellow 2x3 right here to help start finish off the formation of the beak. Then right behind the yellow 2x3 is the 2 black L's, where the gaps are facing the inside of the skull, and the gaps are also facing northeast and northwest. Then to the left of and right of each one is a white 1x1 here, and again here. Then behind each one of those white 1x1s is a light brown 1x3 here, and then here. Now in the middle, right, kind of facing the gaps of those L's from the last layer, is a 2x3 right here. Then behind that, which I thought would help out with the stability of the model, it's not really helping out, but hopefully in the later steps it will be resolved. Behind that is a 2x3 light brown here, and then a 1x3 right here. Then behind each, onto the left and right of each one respectively, is a 1x2 here and here. Next up, on the next layer of the build, is another yellow 1x1, where it's kind of helping out to form the beak of Farfetch'd. Then I had to grab a 2x3 light brown and place it right here. The yellow 1x1 from that layer is a perfect foundation brick, so that you know where you can start with the build. Then I applied the last 2 of the black L's, where the gaps are filled by the light brown 2x3. Then again, from the previous layer level, one more white 1x1 here, and again here. And then behind each one is a 1x2 light brown here and here, followed by L's here and here, where the gaps are facing outside of the head, northwest and northeast respectively. And then to help fill out the void is a light brown 2x3 right here. So the head is still a little unstable, but hopefully in the next step I'll show you the pieces of what you'll need. We can make it a little bit more stable so that there will be less stress. So the pieces for step 3 of the build are now assembled. I've got 2 white 1x1s here, then I've got 3 dark brown 1x1s right here. They are on the tip of my finger, just in case you can't see. I'll see if I can get a little bit more light. There we go. That's the color right there. Then for the light browns, I've got 4 1x2s, 3 2x3s, 3 1x3s, and 8 of the L's. So now I'm going to get started on the more of the assembly of Farfetch'd's head. Alright, so the third step of the head build is now over and done with. Let me start off by showing you what I've done first. So right behind the yellow 1x1 peg here is a first of the dark brown 1x1s. Then onto both sides of that was the light brown L's, where the gaps are facing outwards, respectively southwest and southeast. Then behind each one, I apply, well, behind the dark brown, so 1x1 peg piece, was a light brown 1x2 to try and help out with the stabilization and the balance for the top layer. Then I applied a 2 more light brown L's, again with the gaps facing southwest and southeast. But instead of leaving those gaps alone, I filled them with white 1x1s here and here. So right behind those L's is, well, this L right here is a 1x2 light brown. Then on the right is a light brown L, where the gap is facing northeast. Then from the, well, behind... no, sorry, the gap was facing the inside of the skull southwest. Then behind the L was a 2x3, sorry, a 1x3 here. Then another 1x3 right here at the back. And next to that is another light brown L, where the gap is pointing inwards to the inside of the head. Then right here at the top, it is carrying on from the foundation brick from the previous layer. I applied a light brown 1x3 right here where it's facing upwards. Then right next to it was two more dark brown 1x1s here. Then right on both sides of the light brown 1x3 was the L's, where the gaps were facing northwest and northeast respectively. Then I had to fill in those gaps with some 2x3s right here and here. Then I applied a 1x2 light brown here, and to fill in the void between those two pieces, a 2x3 light brown right here. So we're nearly done with this, with the head. We just need to move on to step 4 of the build, and I need to gather the material at the pieces for those. And for this step of the build, we need 2 more dark brown 1x1s here. We've got 3 light brown 2x3s, 2 1x3s here, 2 1x2s, and 4 L's. So we are going to finish up more of the top of Farfetch'd's head now. Okay, so step 4 of the build is now over and done with. Easy to do, but it was rather tricky to keep everything together. So first of all, I started off with a light brown 2x3 right here. Then right next to it is another light brown but 1x3. And of course right here, right at the very front, is some more dark brown 1x1s to help finish off the eyebrows for Farfetch'd. Then behind those dark browns is some L's, 2 at the front here where the gaps are facing southwest and southeast, and 2 more behind it where the gaps are facing northwest and northeast. Then behind that is a 2x3 right here at the back, if you can hopefully see it right there. Then on top of that, right here at the top, it was a 1x3 here, then a 1x2 here, and again here, followed by a 2x3 right here at the back to try and keep everything together for the crown of the head. And step 4 of the head build is now over and done with, but now we can move on to step 5, where we can build the tuft, I believe the tufts of Farfetch'd's head. So for this we need 5 1x2 light browns and 2 L's. So first of all, we grab 3 1x2s and we put them on top of each other like so. And then I grab 2 L's. I apply each brick on like so. Beautiful. Then I just apply each one of those on like so. And I believe I just apply this there we go. I believe that is the top of Farfetch'd's head over and done with. And it looks really good. So now I can move on to the next step of the build, where we're going to be working on Farfetch'd's body. So we just need to put the head aside for the time being, and then get all the pieces that we'll need for step 1 of the body build. Sorry guys, no actual gym hitting required. Okay, so I've got really all the pieces that I need for step 1 of the build of the body. I just needed 2 cream 2x3s here and some 2x3 light browns. Really easy to do. All I gotta do is this. There we go. And that is it for step 1 of the bodybuilder over and done with. So I need to gather all the pieces that I'll need for step 2. Quite a short step for the body, isn't it? And the pieces for step 2 are now gathered. We've got 2 light brown 2x4s here, 2 1x3s, and 4 of the L's. That's it for that color. Then we got some light, some creamy colors here. We got a 2x3 here, 4 L's, a 1x2, and a 1x3. So it is now time for me to go and work on step 2 of the body build. Okay, so step 2 of the body build is now over and done with. Let me turn it upside down so that you can get a better view, understanding of what happened. So first of all, I started off with the back, which is a good idea in case you ever do a model like this. I grabbed a light brown L, 1x3 right here, then 2 L's right here and here, where the gaps are facing out of the body, and of course northwest and northeast respectively. Then I applied the cream L's here and here, with another 1x3 right in between those, and again the L's are facing away from the body. Then on the top here I stayed with I started off with the brown the light cream L's here and here. Again the gaps are facing away from the body, southwest and southeast respectively. Then I applied a 1x2 in between those, followed by a 2x3 right behind those 3 pieces, so it has a nice bit of support. Then at the back I did the on the sides here I did the light brown 2x4s here and here, followed by more of the L's here and here. Gaps are facing away from the body, northwest and northeast, and a light brown 1x3. So that is it for this step of the build. I just need to gather all the pieces ready for step 3. So the pieces for step 3 of the body build are as follows. Light browns, we have some 4 L's here, 5 1x3s, 5 2x3s, and 2 1x2s. Oh, sorry, it should be 3. Here we go. There we go, that's 3. Then for the creams, we've got 2 L's, a 1x2, and 4 1x3s. So it looks like this will be, hopefully, a nice and easy step where we can get a bit of foundation for the build, the body of the model. Step 3 of the body build is now over and done with. So first of all, I've started off with a cream 1x3 right here at the on top of the previous step. Then 2 L's, one here, and again one here, with the gaps facing away from the body and of course southwest and southeast respectively. Then I had to, if I could just, there we go. Right behind that, it was a brown 1x2 right here, and of course again here, followed by a brown 2x3 right here, and again here to help start forming the wings of Farfetch'd. Then I applied a 1x3 here, and again here, followed by a 2x3 here to fill up the void and work on more of the tail feathers of Farfetch'd. Then at the top, I have done I had to put on a light cream 1x3 here, followed by a 1x2. Then behind it, on each one, is a 1x3 cream here and here. Then on the left-hand side of Farfetch'd is a 2x3, followed by a light brown L, so that it starts to form his neutral folded, tucked away wing. Then on the right hand side it is a 2x3 light brown here, and then a 1x3 here, so that it forms the wing that holds the leak in position. Then I applied an L right here, followed by 2 more L's where the gaps are facing the inside. Now for these L's, the gaps are facing northwest and northeast, as if they were aiming towards the tail, the back of the tail of Farfetch'd. Then I had to apply a 1x3 right here, and a 1x2 right here, followed by a 1x3 right here at the back. So the build of the body is nearly done. I just need to gather everything for step 4 of the body build. So all the pieces for the final step of the body build is now ready. We have a 1x4 in light brown, 6 1x2s, 4 L's, and 6 1x3s. And for the cream pieces, I've got 2 2x3s and 4 L's. So this is it. We are finally doing the body and where it connects the head to the neck. It is now time for step 4 of the body build. So step 4 of the body build is now over and done with, I am really pleased to say. So let's start off with this layer right here. First of all, a cream 2x3 is a good foundation brick for this build. Then right next to it was 2 cream L's where the gaps are filled up by the 2x3s to make it easy. Then I had to apply a 1x2 brown, light brown here. Then a 1x3 right here, so that is facing inwards. Then right here is another light brown L to help form more of the wing. Then on this side right here is a 1x2 right here. Then a 1x3, as you can see right here. Followed by another 1x3 right here with another L. To help form more of the wing, the one that holds the leak. Then I grabbed a 1x3 right here, followed by a 1x2 here, and then another 1x3 here, and a 1x2 here, and then finally a 1x4 right here to help form the tail. Well, looks like I haven't done that right. Bear me 1 second. Well, actually, I can do that. I can do the edits nice and easy. So I just push this one back. 1, there we go, and then boom, easy. Tail feathers are fixed. The 1x4 is right here. Then on the top it is the cream 2x3, followed by 2 more L's where the gaps are covered by the 2x3. Then 2 1x2s right here and here, followed by 2 light brown L's where it sort of starts to form a plus. Right in the middle of the base of the body right here. Then a 1x3 right here to help form the plus symbol. So with that over and done with, I can now attach the head of the build straight on to the model itself. And hopefully, just gotta be careful. Happens. There we go. All built, put together. Farfetch'd has a head and a body together. So we're going to turn them upside down for a bit so that we can attach the feet onto the model. And for that, we're going to need 2 yellow 2x3s and 2 1x2s. So I grab one of each 1x2, and I attach them at the front of the body, not the back, like so. And then I apply the 2x3 here and here. That is that. And now the only thing that we need to build is the leak, the weapon for Farfetch'd. So we need 3 white 1x3, 1x1, sorry, and the 2 green 1x2s. So first of all, the 1x1s. Here, and now the 1x2s, the greens. Perfect. Then we attach it like so, and it forms a leek or spring onion, and then attach onto the model like so. And oh, actually, bingo! Farfetch'd is now ready for action with his leak. Did you like my little unboxing video? If you did, why not check out my other content right here? I have a nice little video for a Nanoblock set from a video game series, or I have a playlist right here for all of my past builds. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can help the channel grow, and ring the bell to get notified on my latest videos. Happy gaming, guys, and I'll see you at the next unboxing build.